On the screen, we have a sentence taken from Sasapaṇḍita Jātaka Varnana. Sasa means hair and Pandita means wise. Jātaka means pertaining to birth. Here we are referring to the Jātaka literature, that is, the literary compositions connected with the birth stories of the Bodhisattva. The Bodhisattva is a being who is destined to attain enlightenment and become a Buddha in his final birth. In every life, a Bodhisattva himself leads a good life, a life of Dhamma, and also inspires his companions to lead a good life. Varnana means commentary or explanation. Sometimes the word Varnana can also refer to a sub-commentary, that is Tika. The main Jātaka Pali texts are known as Jātaka Pali. Jātaka Pali contains Gatha, that is verses, connected with a past life story of the Bodhisattva. It is in the Jātaka Attakatha, that is the Jātaka commentary, that the past life stories have been recorded. On the screen, we have a screenshot taken from the Dictionary of Pali Proper Names. Here you can read a gist of the story. In a past life, the Bodhisattva was a wise hare who had 3 friends, a monkey, a jackal, and an otter. When the full moon day was approaching, he told his friends to observe Uposat, that is the fast day. For this, he advised them to maintain the moral precepts, that is Sila, and offer food, that is give dana, to any beggar who approached them. Now we shall read a portion from the Jātaka commentary, that is Sasapaṇḍita Jātaka Varnana. So let us see what the Bodhisattva told his 3 friends. Sve Uposato. Tomorrow it is Uposata, that is the fast day. Sve means tomorrow. Uposata is a masculine noun and Uposato is the singular nominative form of Uposata. The subject matter in a sentence will be in the nominative. For example, if we say grammar is difficult, here the word grammar is in the nominative because it is the subject matter of discussion. Similarly, when we say it is Uposata tomorrow, then Uposato is in the nominative. Monks and nuns have their Uposata practices, which we shall not discuss here. We shall have a brief discussion on what Uposata means to those who have not renounced the household life. The nights of the full moon and new moon and the night of the half moon within each fortnight are regarded as auspicious, and these are observed as Uposata days, the days of religious observance. On these days, householders undertake the moral precepts, visit monasteries, listen to sermons, practice meditation, and give dana, that is charitable offering. The next part of the sentence is Tumhe pitayo jana silang samadhitva uposatika hota. That means the 3 of you too should undertake the precepts and observe uposata. We break down the sentence. Tumhe pi uposatika hota. Uposatika means one who observes uposata. In the plural, it will be uposatika because here we are talking of 3 companions. Uposatika hota means you be observers of uposata. At the end of the video, I have added a few slides. In slide G1, the word hota is highlighted in yellow. Tumhe pi means you too. Tumhe is the nominative plural of the second personal pronoun tumha, which means you. Tayo jana means three persons. Here we are referring to the three companions. Silang samadhitva means having undertaken the moral precepts. Silang is the accusative form of sila. Here it is the object of the verb. If we ask the question undertaking what, the answer is undertaking sila. Samadhyati means undertakes. Samadhitva means having undertaken. Please see slide G3. Sile patithaya dinnadanang mahaphalang hoti. Having established oneself in sila, when dana is given, it is very fruitful. Let us break up the sentence. Mahaphalang hoti means it is rich in result. It is very fruitful. Dinna is a past participle which means what is given. Dana means offering. So, dinna danang means an offering that is given. Dinna danang mahaphalang hoti means an offering that is given is very fruitful. Now we will look at the clause which tells us when an offering is very fruitful. So the clause here is Sile Patithaya, having established oneself in Sila. Sile is locative case which means in Sila. Patithaya is the absolutive or gerund form of the verb patittahati or patitthati, which means to be established. Those who have participated in a Vipassana course as taught by Reverend Shri S.N. Goenka have had the opportunity to observe the moral precepts throughout the course and get established in Sila and thereafter offer dana, thus acquiring enormous merits. Based on personal experience, you will be able to appreciate the meaning of Sile Patithaya Dinna Danang Mahaphalang Hoti. Having established oneself in Sila, when dana is offered, it is very fruitful. The Bodhisattva gives further instructions to his companions and says, Tasma Jātake Sampatte Tumehi Khadittabhaharato Danang Datva Khadeyathati. Therefore, when you meet a beggar, dana should be offered by you from the food you have collected, after which you may eat. We will begin with the main verb in the sentence, that is khadayatha, you may eat. Danang dattva khadayatha. Danang dattva means having given dana. Tumhehi means by you. Tumhehi danang dattva khadayatha. When dana has been given by you, you may eat. Khaditabba aharato consists of two words, khaditabba and aharato. Khaditabba means to be eaten. It is the present participle of the verb khadati. Ahara means food. Aharato means from the food. Khaditabba aharato will mean from the food to be eaten by you after giving a portion as dana. When you meet a beggar, Jātake Sampatte. Jātaka means a beggar or one who makes a request. Jātake and Sampatte are both in the locative case. Here, locative indicates the time when dana is offered. Sampatta is the past participle of the verb sampapunati, which means to meet with. Tasma means therefore. On the screen, you can see a link. I have shared this link in the description box of this video. Many interesting books are available on this link. You may download the Pali Primer, a useful book on Pali grammar. This slide has a screenshot taken from the Pali Primer. In Pali, the verbs bhavati, hoti, and atti mean to be. It will take time, practice, and study to understand the similarities and differences in these verbs. For now, it is enough to be able to refer to the conjugation tables. The screenshot here gives the declension tables of amha and tumha, the first and second personal pronouns. On this slide, we have a screenshot which tells us about the suffixes to be added in order to obtain absolutives or indeclinable participles which perform the function of expressing actions that precede the action of the main verb in the sentence. For example, if we say, he washed the fruit, cut it and ate it. Here, ate is the main verb. Washed and cut are preceding actions. That is, Pubbakalika Kriya. Kriya means verb. Pubbakalika means pertaining to an earlier point of time. So, Pubbakalika Kriya is performed before the main Kriya or verb in the sentence. The optative or potential mood has been explained in this screenshot. Accordingly, Tumhe khadayatha means you may eat. The screenshot here explains the word khaditabba. The last 5 slides in this video, that is the slides from G1 to G5, contain screenshots taken from the Pali Primer.